What's golden, y'all? It's Brian. For those, if this is your first video, my name is Brian. I own a marketing agency that I'm actually shutting down because I am driven. I want to teach business owners how to do this stuff that I've learned over 10 years of running my marketing agency. And so I've created an online community called the Unstuck Sessions, but I also have a community that's specifically designed to teach business owners how to create content that drives cash and clients. It's called the Content to Cash Machine. The link's down below. All right. So if you've been overthinking your content and not recording anything, I'm gonna give you a system that finally gets you moving. Because I believe in momentum. I think momentum is the most important thing, more important than perfection, more important than camera quality. Momentum, momentum, momentum. So I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-day sprint that we can start this week. We're going to be doing a 3-day sprint every week in my school community. And the idea is I want you to be able to create that video and not overthink it. All right. So here's a quick win. And I'm going to give you something that you can use. So I'm going to give you something you can use right now. All right. So I'm going to give you the fastest way to come up with a video idea today. All right. And I'm gonna give you guys one of the prompts that I'm going to be utilizing in the community. Okay. So the prompt is finish this sentence. Most people think this, but the truth is this. Okay. Now, write 3 lines under it. Your point, a quick example, and something they can do next. And so you may be asking, when I say point, when I say your point, what does that mean? When I tell you hook, point, story, action, what does point mean? Let's talk about what the point is. The point is the one thing you want them to understand or walk away with. That is the point. The point of this video is I don't think 5-day sprints are it. I think 3-day sprints are the answer. And I'm testing it out in my community and I want you to join me. The point is most people fail because they overthink their content, not because they lack ideas. The point of this video is that your customers don't care about features, they care about outcomes. And neither should you. You should care about outcomes. And the outcome is I want you to start recording your video and get something published this week. Cool. We're going to write our 3 lines under it. Our hook is finish this sentence. Most people think blank, but the truth is blank. That's your hook. Okay. 3 lines. Next line is going to be your point. Why are you making this video? What are you trying to tell them? Okay. And then we're going to give a quick example, which is our story. Okay. And then we're going to tell them what to do next, which is our action. Hook, point, story, action. That's it. That's your day 1 draft. I don't want you to overthink this. Okay. That's it. I don't want you to overthink this. Why 3 days instead of 5? A 5-day challenge, it sounds really productive. And a lot of people in this space utilize those 5-day sprints and they have good success with them. My thing is, and the way my brain typically works is around day 3, I start checking out. Life starts lifing. I get back to my normal default. The momentum that I would have built up by conquering on day 1, 2, 3, and 4, by day 3, I'm starting to kind of jump off the wagon. All right. And so the idea for me is I said, I'll just shorten it to where I feel like people normally drop off of 5-day challenges, which is day 3. Okay. You don't need more time. And most people think they need more time. They really don't. You just need less friction. All right. Day 3 forces momentum. It gives you enough time to finish, but not enough time to overthink this thing. Because that's really what the actual problem is. You've been sitting here thinking about making a video forever. This is why you're watching this right now. I will wager you've been trying to figure out how you're going to start your YouTube journey or your online marketing journey. And video seems like the entry point, and it is for a lot of people, but you've been overthinking it. You've been looking at camera specs. You've been looking at microphones. You've done everything except sit down, turn on the camera, and start recording. I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm even telling you, use your phone. Use your phone to get started. Okay. So most people don't get stuck because they don't know what to say. They get stuck because they wait too long between the idea and hitting record. The longer you wait, the more your brain talks you out of it, the more angles that you start seeing. 3 days shrinks that gap so your idea doesn't die on the vine. That's it. So day one, let's run down what the sprint's going to look like. This is going to be in the community. And if you want to do your own individual sprint, that's fine. Okay. Day one, we're going to choose our idea, write the draft. I've already given you a hook for day one. Most people think this, the truth is this, right? Write your 4 lines underneath it. You got your hook. We need your point. We need a story. And then we need an action. Story is going to be an example. And the action is our call to action. That's going to be what you want them to do. You always need to have a call to action. And so my call to action for you is, if you want to participate in these sprints every single week, scroll down. You're going to find a link to my stand store. In that stand store, there's a link to my school community. It's called the Content to Cash Machine. We're going to be doing these sprints every single week. So ideally, every single week that you're active in the community, you're going to have a video that you can post to drive business to your business. That's what the goal is. So if you're interested, jump in. We still have founders pricing going on. We're getting to the point where I'm about to shut that down and we're going to go to our regular fee schedule. So just be aware of that. But if you can get in right now, you get lifetime access. Okay. Boom. That's the call to action. I told you exactly what I wanted you to do. All right. Write your ideas. Leave it messy. Leave the mess in. Done is the only goal. This is a rough draft. Okay. Day 2, we're going to record a rough version of this thing. This is really just you getting comfortable saying the thing that you wrote down. Pull out your phone, talk it out. Make it simple. Okay. No editing, no setup, just hit record. Get the ball rolling. All right. I want that perfectionism to kind of go away. All right. And I want to get that fear of talking to camera out of your body. And the only way you're going to do that is to get that first one out of the way. Okay. And then day 3, we're going to tighten up the rough draft. We're going to record a clean version of this thing and we're going to post it and do not sit on it. Why this works for me. My brain likes quick wins. The dopamine hits. I can get a quick win that gives me momentum to go and accomplish the next thing. It works for me because my brain needs a short window and a finish line. That's clear. If I give myself 5 days, I'll rewrite it 100 times. I'll stall and I'll doubt what I'm writing and I'll never shoot it. 3 days gives me clarity. It gives me pressure, gives me a momentum. And I think it helps a lot of people in the same way. All right. 1 sprint gets you 1 video that you can use to drive customers. 4 sprints get you a month worth of content. 12 sprints get you a whole quarter of content. And 52 sprints, you just built over a year of content in 1 weekly win at a time. And then as you get more proficient at this, your sprint may have 2 or 3 videos that come out during that sprint. Since these are short bite-sized videos, you may be able to just stack these up and knock these out one after another. Because I have the sprint mechanic and then I have a little bit longer tail one to help you. And this is in the community. This is how you actually get better. There is a framework that's going to actually get you better on how to improve one thing each video. And it's a whole system I have laid out. But I'm leaving that in the community. All right. So if you're interested, come and join us. You can ask me questions directly. It's the easiest way to get direct access to me without booking me out for a one-on-one session. Okay. And that's available. I'm going to have that stuff available at some pretty good rates for school members or whatnot. So every Monday, you'll get the prompt. Tuesday, you'll record your rough draft. Wednesday is when you publish. And that's how we're going to roll. It's a never-ending workshop. And you're not alone and you're not guessing. So I want you to actually start instead of thinking about it. The only rule for my community is you get started. That's the rule. That's what my expectation is. I want people in there that are going to actually implement and get things done. Because you can post your video in there. I can give you feedback. Say, hey, this is great. Try this. And actually get real-time feedback to shape things up. Okay. So if you actually want to start creating instead of thinking about it, jump on in the next sprint with us. It starts on Monday. Don't wait. All right. So that's all I got. It's Brian with the Content to Cash Machine. Get started. Start recording. Talk to y'all later. Peace.